Hi everyone, so I am back to share this big chunky gothic grungy romance spooky journal with you. This was inspired by a lot of people just finding their videos. I found one video by accident and it just got me down a rabbit hole looking at gothic style journals, so I decided to make one and this is what I've come up with. I'm going to give you the measurements and things for this. It is 8 by 5.5. It has a 3-inch spine. We have 5 signatures. There is 172 pages front and back. It is quite well embellished and there's still lots of journaling pages in the journal as well. Excuse all the fluffy bits on this because there's lots of fibres and stuff. So I'm just going to show you, like, we've got bead dangles. I made some resin pieces as well. We've got this lovely what do you call that? Is it like a rosette trim? But it's the big one, not the little skinny ones. So we've got that. We've got some lace fabrics. We've got lace fabrics here, like I said, bead dangles, eyelets here. Now I've made some of the pages myself from digitals, obviously, from Creative Fabrica. So I've kind of done my own pages. I've used some other stuff that I had as well. I don't know which one is which now, but I am going to try and release a digital kit in a gothic theme once I've kind of tweaked it a little bit more. So anyway, this will be for sale and I will put the link for this below. Obviously it's, you know, it's going to be, it's not going to be cheap because I put a lot of love into this, a lot of time, a lot of love, a lot of bits and bobs. Right, let's try not to, the lighting in here is terrible. There we go. And this is like some lace stretchy fabric. The cover is, what is the cover? The cover was a an upcycled box, so, and I collaged all over it with book pages, then I painted it, then I used a sealer on it, and then these are images. These are from Creative Fabrica. I think that's how you pronounce it. So it's obviously got the black and vintagey red themed to it, and we shall start. Actually, I was going to point out a few bits here. What have we got here? So this is a little clock, got the bead dangles. We'll just do it as we go through, yeah. A little bit of fluffy trim here. I've done stamping, I've done stitching. Love these hearts. Love the candlesticks there. Like I said, I've done a lot of sewing in this as well. There is lots of journal space. You can tuck something behind here. Can journal on there. Another, I've left all the cotton that can be trimmed off if it's not liked. These are just like little pieces that you can journal on, or you could make into little booklets. I really did have a fab time doing this. Just making sure I'm still in frame. These are some papers that I made up. Did I make these up? I think I made I made this up as well. I'm saying some of them I can remember, some of them I can't. I made that. Got a journal card here. Love the roses. Love the little hint of like red in this as well. That's just some writing paper, like spooky writing paper. Some lace trim, and that's a little resin piece that I made. Little bead dangle, stamping, stitching, big tag, lace effect pocket, stamping here. Made this page up with the lacy corners, stamped on here, center of the signature. Now there's 5 signatures, but the second and the fourth one are just blank pages, which we'll get to in a minute. Another journal tag here, stitching, stamping. another kind of a witchy image, bit spooky image here, some stamping there, journal card there, all the little tails hanging out there. These are little bookmarks, and little spooky house there, stamping up there, lace trim and a bead dangle. Obviously used like the black and the red. Some more stamping, big tag here. So that's the first signature. Second signature is just the blank. Oh, it's been stamped, but it's blank. So plenty of journal space. Here we have got this lady here. She looks a bit witchy. Just a journal piece there. Stamping, stitching. Love these hearts. Done these. That's just some stenciled tags. And just pop that on there. You can tuck things behind there. We have the raven. I think raven or what's the other one? A crow. I'm not sure which is which. Which is which? Get that? A rose here. That's opened there. That paper's mine. Another raven or crow. More stitching, stamping, stitching, somewhere to journal, big tag. That's another page that I done. I love these. Some stamping there. I don't know if I'd make a big one like this again, like the Gothic themed. Might make some little ones, because this literally was, I was 4 to 5 days on this. Just done some stitching and the lovely heart there. The lacy pocket, the kind of grungy black and white paper, or spooky paper. Another bead dangle. Another tag there. Some stamping, little funky mark on there, stenciling, not stenciling, stamping, stitching. Here is just a fold out and it's a little booklet, and I'll show you it that way. It's just like a full page, and put that in there like so. And in the rose pocket, grungy paper, another one of the skulls, big corner pocket, some more. I made that paper up. Actually a lot more than that, but I didn't use all of them. Another little booklet, just some scrappy pieces, and the image is like so. Folding that in, and that just paper clips on there. Lovely black flowers there. Big tag here. Love that kind of damask look. Love these. Just little journal cards. And I've done some, getting brave at doing some kind of wonky stitching. Some lace trim, and in here we've got a little resin bottle. These were just digitals, and then I backed them onto card, and then on the back I just used a black marker and then done the resin. And in here we've got a stenciled tag. You can write on the back of that. You could decorate the front if you wished. And here I've just got this piece, little kind of double journal card there, and then that another little damask writing page or writing paper, and then that's just another writing signature, and big tag, stencil, stamping, stitching, not stencil, stamping and stitching. And then in here we've got another stenciled tag. Stamping. Love these images. Here we've got a big heart there. And then here, just a journal, like a writing page. And that just goes in there. Damask paper there. Made a ruffle from some lace trim. Another bead dangle. Some more stitching and stamping. How cool is she? Stamping there and more stitching. More stamping here. Centre. Love the butterflies. Who'd have thought in a Gothic journal I would have managed to get in a butterfly. Mind you, they can look quite Gothic-y, can't they, at times? One is quite an eerie picture, or image I should say. And then stamping, stitching. This is just a little double piece there. In here we've got a little resin. It's a book, like an open book, and a bead dangle. Here we've just got a little double page there. See how big that is, look. Oh, it's massive. Nice little spooky house there. Got lace pockets there, and then a little journal page. So this is definitely one of a kind. That won't go in. There we go. Some more stamping. Another crow. Rook. That was the word I was looking for. Not a crow. A rook or a raven. Another bookmark. And then we've got that piece there. You could make that into a booklet, or you could just use it for writing. And that goes in there. That is the end. You can see that's all been stitched as well. So that is this huge journal. I really enjoyed doing this. You can see all the little bits of black fabric that's coming off of, it's just where I've trimmed stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this. Was inspired by so many people, too many to mention, but if you like, it was not one particular person, but if you go onto YouTube and search like Gothic, grungy, eclectic style journals, or romance, spooky journals, you'll see lots come up. So yeah, if you're interested in this, and like I said, it's not like my normal cheap, well, not that they're cheap, but yeah, you'll see the price for that on my shop. And if you do have any questions, then just ask away in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.